Let's go through Bluetooth module HC-05. As you can see here, there are 6 pins exposed on this HC-05 module. The second one is for VCC, which you can connect with 5 volt. The third pin is ground. Next 2 pins TXT and RXT. This is for UART communication so that this module can communicate with a microcontroller over this serial port. And this state basically gives the status of this HC-05 module, in which state it is. And the first pin, which is the key, is to configure this HC-05 Bluetooth module either in data mode. Data mode means whether it should transfer data over the Bluetooth, and the second mode is command mode. During the command mode, you can configure this HC-05 module. So this HC-05 module use the Bluetooth serial port protocol to communicate with microcontroller, and it supports Bluetooth 2.0 plus enhanced data rate up to 3 Mbps megabits per second, and it supports radio frequency of 2.4 gigahertz. So this transceiver you see here, so this is of 2.4 gigahertz, and it has UART interface and support 2 modes. One is data mode when this key is connected to the ground, and the command mode when this key is connected to the 5 volt. So you can connect this HC-05 Bluetooth module with your mobile phones or tablets over this Bluetooth by pairing this device with password 1234. This is the default password it has. You can change this as well by entering into command mode. So in data mode, what we do, in data mode, it has to basically transfer the data from this microcontroller to, so suppose you send some data to this HC-05 module. So it will further transmit the same data over the Bluetooth to the mobile phones. And if anything coming from our mobile phones to this HC-05 module over the Bluetooth, so that will be again transferred back to the microcontroller. So that's how microcontroller can send any data to our mobile phones or tablets with the help of this Bluetooth module HC-05 and can receive as well. So a popular use case of GPS receivers. So in GPS receivers, microcontroller gets the data from the GPS and then it can transfer data to our devices, mobile phones or tablets over the Bluetooth with the help of this HC-05. And in command mode, we used to configure this HC-05 module with the help of AT commands. This HC-05 Bluetooth module will go in command mode only when you connect this key to 5 volt. So in that case, you will be able to configure this module with the help of AT commands. And what are the AT commands we have? These are the basic AT commands we have. So for just to check whether this module has gone into the configuration mode or not, so simply you issue AT command from the microcontroller over this serial port. Then this Bluetooth module should respond back with OK. And let's say if you want to reset this Bluetooth module, just issue AT plus reset command. It will reset this. You can get the version by issuing this command AT plus version param. You will get the firmware version of this HC-05 module. Next, this original AT plus ORGL. This is to restore the default configuration. Suppose you made some changes, let's say with the help of AT plus name equals to, let's say you kept with your name. So you have changed the Bluetooth name from HC-05. HC-05 is the default name. You can change it to your name, and after that you issue AT plus ORGL. So it will revert back those changed ones and it will restore the default configurations. So next time if you issue this command AT plus name, so it will give you HC-05. HC-05 is the default name. Next, you can get the current password by issuing AT plus PSWD command. So in param you will get the password, and default password is 1234, and you can change this password with the help of this command AT plus PSWD equals to param. And at param you can set any string that you want to set as a password, and similarly you can configure the UART as well. So for UART, you have to pass 3 parameters. This is just a receiving. AT plus UART question mark will give you the current UART configuration. As param 1, you will get the baud rate. What is the current baud rate? In param 2, you will get the stop bit, either you are using 1 stop bit or 2 stop bit, and param 3 you'll get the parity, whether parity will be used or not. And you can configure this UART with command AT plus UART equals to param 1 2 3, and you can set the baud rate, stop bit and parity, but you have to keep comma to separate them. That's how you can transfer data with the help of HC-05 module in data mode, and you can configure as well in the command mode with AT commands. This was the quick brief about this HC-05 Bluetooth module. Let me know if you have any doubts or comments, and we'll start writing program to communicate with HC-05 module, which will further do transactions of data over the Bluetooth. So let's continue this exercise in next session.